This is the Tower 300 Micro ATX case by Thermaltake. The first thing you'll notice here is how the motherboard is mounted vertically inside the case, which means that the I/O panel is facing upwards. One of the benefits of this approach is that the horizontal area it occupies is much smaller than that of other MATX cases on the market. However, it has the height of mid-tower ATX cases as a trade-off. If you're having limited space on your desk, the Tower 300 is the perfect PC case for you. Here's why. In terms of compatibility, it is one of the best MATX cases out there. For cooling solutions, it supports a massive CPU air cooler up to 210mm tall, or an AIO cooler up to 420mm long. I have a Deep Cool Assassin 4 installed, which is one of the largest air coolers, and it fits perfectly inside this case due to the case's octagonal prism-shaped design. As for 420mm AIOs, you can fit most of them on the right fan bracket. You need to remove the HDD mounting bracket next to a power supply if you are going to install a thick radiator, such as the Arctic Liquid Freezer 3, or the bottom fan will collide with the bracket screw, so keep that in mind. Speaking of fans, how about case fans? Well, the Tower 300 comes with two CT140 fans on top of the bracket. The case supports up to 8 fans that can be either 120mm or 140mm. It becomes 5 if you are installing an AIO. By the way, make sure you don't buy fans that are thicker than 25mm, or else you can't screw your bottom fan onto the PSU cover properly. Just like every other MATX case, it supports both ITX and MATX motherboards. As for the GPU length, it supports up to 280mm long with the power cover installed, and up to 400mm without the power cover. Last but not least, it supports PSU up to 220mm long, which is more than enough to fit in any ATX power supplies. That's everything you need on paper. How about actual user experience? Let's begin with the installation. Most of the panels are toolless and can be dismantled, which is convenient for dust cleaning and installation. They're mostly secured in place by magnets or hinges. You only need a screwdriver for the motherboard, PSU, and CPU cooler. After your installation is complete, the case has loads of space for cable management. There's plenty of room for you to hide all your power cables under the PSU cover. And there are cable management brackets at the back, which allow you to organize your fan wires and motherboard wires neatly. Everything goes very well until you begin plugging in your peripherals. It is very frustrating to plug anything into the I/O panel because you have to remove the top fan bracket first, and then move your wires in. After that, you'll find that thick wires cannot fit into the case very well, as you need to bend the wires to plug them in firmly. That's probably the only negative thing that I can think of when using this case. Performance-wise, the airflow is very good for a MATX case. Air intakes into the case from the sides and bottom, and exhausts from the top and rear. I'm currently using an Intel i7-14700K and RTX 5070 Ti, both of which stay under 70 degrees on average when playing games or rendering videos, which is impressive for a completely air-cooled build. Not to mention that my PC has restricted airflow due to the tight space. The Tower 300 is an awesome MATX case. The compatibility is incredible, making future upgrades possible if I want to switch over to AIO cooling. The installation experience was great. Everything was easy to dismantle and install. Besides, I'm pretty sure most of us who have bought or are going to buy this case are going for its unique design, including myself. It is more than just a PC case. For me, it's a piece of art. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing if you enjoy the content. I'll see you soon.